Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to show you guys the best match I've ever played in the history, in my chess history, or I've ever played since I got 900 elo. Now let's get started. Now my opponent started the game with pawn to e4. I then respond with pawn to e5. The opponent then attacks my pawn with knight to f3. I then protects the pawn. The opponent then plays bishop to c4, just trying to get the knight to g5 and threatening a fork. Now, in this position, I move my pawn to d6, just opening this diagonal for the bishop to stop the fork. Now the opponent then plays the move pawn to b4. I don't know what is his idea, but this move gives me an opportunity to capture the free pawn, so I capture it. Then the opponent plays pawn to d4, attacking my center pawn. Now I don't take the pawn because I don't want it to be I don't want to my center pawn weaker, so I just develop my knight, and the opponent then plays the move pawn takes e5. I then takes back, and then in this position this 900 elo guy plays the brilliant move bishop takes e7. No, bishop takes f7. I cannot take, otherwise I'm gonna lose my queen. So in this position I respond with king to e7, just still attacking the bishop and also protecting my queen. The opponent then plays queen takes d8. I then takes back, and the opponent plays knight takes e5. A blunder, because my knight on b4 is ready, it's ready to jump in that c2 square and fork both of the pieces. And my opponent doesn't see that. I think my opponent, a free pawn, alright, I'm gonna take it. Oh wow, really? Now I'm gonna take your free rook. In the game I went knight takes c2, check. The opponent then plays king d1. I takes the free rook in the corner, baby. That was delicious. Now the opponent then plays bishop to b2, trap my knight, and either my knight goes to c2 or b3 is gonna get captured. So I just put it there, so I just takes the free pawn on e4 and still threatening a fork here. Now my opponent sees the fork, so he plays rook to e1, attacking my knight. So in this position I still takes the free pawn on f2, which check. My opponent then run his king to c1, and I noticed that the king and the rook is in the same color square. So if I manage to put my knight here, I can fork both of the pieces. The problem is this knight is protecting this square. So I move my bishop to d5, threatening to take, and either he takes with the bishop or the rook. I still have knight to d3 coming and fork both of the pieces. Now my opponent then takes my knight on a1. I then takes his knight on e5. He then takes back, and I finished it off with knight to d3, another fork. The opponent run his king to d1. I takes the rook in on the e5 square. The opponent takes back with his bishop in the corner. Now in this position, I noticed that this pawn is weak. I cannot move it forward, otherwise I'm gonna lose my rook. And I cannot go here to protect it because I'm gonna lose my rook again. So in the game I went rook to f7, or rook to f8, sorry, attacking the bishop. And my opponent retreat his bishop to a safe square. I then place bishop to g4, check. The opponent then run his king to d2. I then slide my rook to f2, another check, and about to win this free pawn. The opponent then run his king to c3, and I took the free pawn right away. The opponent plays bishop takes g7, taking that pawn here. Yeah, it was a free pawn. And in this position, I play bishop to f5. This is a double attack. This is a really good move. And my opponent responds with another really good move. Bishop to f6, getting out of the double attack, and I have to run my king away. And in this position, I do not go to e8 or c8 because my rook is blocked. So I run my king to d7 and threatening to go rook to f8, attacking this bishop. My opponent then responds with the move knight to a3, just retreating the knight. I then place rook to f8. The opponent then plays the move bishop to g7 in an accuracy move. I think my opponent didn't notice my rook was taking control of this whole file the whole time. And then I takes the free bishop on g8, g7, and then my opponent resigned the game. Checkmate. No, it's not checkmate. This is the best game I have ever played. My opponent was really good, but he wasn't good enough to defeat me. And I also got an ELO rating of 750 in this game. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and subscribe for more because this was epic.